levy a new tax or a renewal tax?
The EP&O levy is a renewal tax, so it's not raising parents' taxes, it is just continuing with the current tax rate that they are currently paying.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.
Mr. Sandoval, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Weather's kind of chilly, really foggy out, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's Friday.
Yeah,
It's
Friday. Yeah. We're gonna ask you a few questions about the levy.
A few questions about the levy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give us some examples of what the levy supports?
The levy. Yeah, that is huge. That's coming up pretty soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
The levy supports teachers. There's a lot of after-school programs that students can go to, and teachers are able to provide that help. Like a teacher 3-day, if students need more support with that content, with that teacher in that content area, the teacher can stay after school, can stay during lunch and help those students that need a little bit more help. So that's a big part. I believe the other big part is sports, and it would affect sports, all sports. So it's really important. A lot of these students, they excel in the classroom, and sometimes they excel in sports too. So that's super important. It's important for kids to have an outlet, not only inside the classroom, but also outside of the classroom. And some of these teachers are coaches as well, so they get to spend a little bit more time with their teachers. Maybe they can help them during bus trips or stuff like that. So yeah, it's super important. It's important to go vote for the levy. We continue to have sports and all these after-school activities for students. Teacher 3-day, in case of any more reading or RASI. So yeah, super important.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
How do sports support academic achievements?
How do sports support academic achievements? Again, going back to the same thing that I just said a little bit ago, some students excel in the classroom, but they also excel in sports. Maybe the student is not a straight A student, but he or she can be, a B student and, excel playing sports. In sports, you learn how to play as a team, right? Unless it's an individual sport. So it teaches you how to work together with other people. Same in the classroom, you're doing group projects, you work together. So just working together and trying to do the best that you can, I think is super important.
Thank you, Mr. Sandoval.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the questions. Hopefully I answered them okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ms. Hostelwhite, we're gonna ask you some questions about the levy.
Okay.
How does sports support academic achievements?
I would say sports support academic achievement because it holds students accountable, especially with grade checks. You are a student athlete, so that means student comes before athlete. You need to make sure that you are doing the hard stuff, brain stuff, before you ever do the fun stuff, the physical stuff, the being with the friends kind of a thing. How it also supports is that, one, it gives you an all-around kind of human being aspect and teaches you things that can be helpful and beneficial for you on the football field, on the baseball field. You're applying math, you're applying logic, you're applying sometimes ELA. And so that's how I would say being an athlete and a student kind of combine and support one another.
Okay. Can you give us some examples of what the levy supports?
So to the best of my knowledge, some of the things that this levy, which is just a renewal levy, will support is not just school-based, but also sports-based. So if I'm going to talk a little bit more about sports, I would say it helps transporting our students, athletes, our student athletes to their away games, paying for the buses, paying for the bus drivers, the fuel. Also making sure that our students have uniforms. Being the cheer coach, our cheerleaders purchase their own uniforms. They are sized to them, they fit them. But for baseball, football, track and field, the school buys those for those students. And to the best of my knowledge, they're only replaced about every 4 years. So making sure that our students have gear to wear so that you guys don't have to purchase those. This, I believe, is also maintaining our facilities and making sure that they're safe and everybody can use them and making it community access. So that is the best of my ability and what I understand.
Okay, thank you for your time.